Okay, listen. I really, listen. Hi, how are we doing? Welcome to Throne of Pages. Yeah, how are we doing? What's up? Oh my god, I forgot my intro. Hello my friends, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome to your new favorite place on the internet. My name is Bella, and I took like a 50-day hiatus from YouTube because I had this injury that just made it quite impossible for me to carry on with how my life was going at the moment. So yeah, I took quite a break, and I have been receiving your lovely messages and the not so lovely messages, but we focus on the good in this channel. So hi, thank you so much for waiting for me and for being so beautiful and kind and lovely. I really miss you guys, and this impromptu hiatus has made me realize just how much I value and cherish the community that I've been able to build, and like all the people that I've gotten to meet. You know, it just made me remember how much I actually love doing this. Like, yeah, it has its ups and downs, but it's mostly been up for me, which is just so incredible and beautiful and stunning and perfect. And like, I'm just really happy to be making videos again. And I'm also really nervous for some reason, I don't know, but I thought that the perfect way for me to, you know, just like, you know, come back into this channel is to talk to you guys about all of the books that I've read in 2024 so far, because January is almost over. I've read a couple of books. I've read a couple of books, and I really want to talk to you guys about them because like, you know what I mean? Like, let's just start with like the one that I want to talk to you guys the most about, because it's like a lot, and I'm really proud of this stack because I don't know, it just makes me really happy when I see it, and I know so many of you are going to be very, very happy about this reading update. So I've read okay. I've read all of these One Piece volumes in the span of like 7 days. And it's because One Piece has brought me a lot of comfort when I needed it the most. And it's like one of those worlds that you never want to leave because it's just so intricate, and it's filled with so many incredible characters and plot twists, and just everything about this story and these characters that have become like family to me now. It was just so fun to be in this world. Obviously I didn't want to leave it because the thing that I did was I finished one volume and I was like, that's amazing, what else is there? And of course, most of these volumes I have already seen the anime episodes. For the longest time I've been reading these manga volumes, but I already knew what was going to happen because I'm currently on episode 600 and something. Like, one of my goals for 2024 is to catch up to One Piece, which as of right now has like 1,090 something episodes. So I still have a long way to go, but it's happening. It's definitely happening. But again, as I was saying, I've been reading all of these manga volumes, but I knew what was going to happen. It was just fun seeing something that I had already seen animated in its original version. But the one that I am currently reading, I think this is volume 25, like, of the omnibus versions. So I went from like volume 16 to 25 in the span of like a week. Listen, when I tell you that I haven't been doing great, I feel like this is a clear example of that because yeah, I haven't had that many options of things that I can do because of my injuries. So I've been relying a lot on reading, and I've also been playing a lot of video games on my new computer. Yes, I finally got a new computer. I can finally stream and do more fun stuff with you guys, so that's very exciting. I feel like this video is going like, I feel like I keep opening up a bunch of different conversation topics, but it's just that I have so much to tell you guys because it's been so long since we've done this, so I'm sorry if I seem all over the place. It's because I am. But anyways, this is the one that I'm currently on, volume 25, which includes volumes 73, 74, and 75. I officially have not seen this animated, so I don't know where the story is going. And for those of you who are wondering, I'm currently in the Dressrosa. Why am I gonna say it like that? Dressrosa? Shut up, how do you say that? Dressrosa? Stop, okay. Dressrosa, okay, I don't wanna say it with like an English accent. Dressrosa, Dressrosa. Sure, yeah, I'm in that arc, and we are finally meeting a very iconic and very fashionable character with a very iconic laugh and very iconic speeches. So yeah, that's where I am with One Piece right now, living my best life. Honestly, I wish I could show you well, not now because it's like deconstructed, but I wish I could show you my One Piece shelf because I have so many wonderful Funko Pops. You can't even see it. I'm not even on. There we go. I just love that my collection is growing because obviously One Piece, it has become, I feel like I say this in every single video, but it has become such a huge part of my life, and like I spend maybe 40% of the hours that I'm awake thinking about One Piece. So yeah, it's like quite literally taken over my life, but I have never been happier. So thanks to One Piece for keeping me sane, keeping me alive, keeping me wanting to wake up every single day. One Piece has done a lot for me in the past 50 days, so yay to One Piece. But I've also read other books, okay? Like I didn't just spend my entire hiatus reading One Piece. I also read these wonderful books. Hi, look at all of them. Focus on what I'm trying to show you. This is the very first book that I read in 2024, and it's called Seven Fates Chaco? Is that what it says? Chaco? Sure. It was created by Hybe and co-produced by Webtoon, and it's like co-written also by BTS allegedly, and it's based on all of like the BTS members, and obviously this is RM. Like come on now, you cannot say that that's not RM. And yeah, oh my god, this is obviously Jimin. Like can you see the similarities is what I'm trying to tell you. And it's basically about this guy who wakes up and the world is just being like ravaged by these monsters, and he's trying to fight against them, but he's obviously very weak. And then he gets rescued by this one guy, and he's like, I'm gonna teach you how to survive so that you don't, you know, get killed. And yeah, we're just following different BTS members. Obviously they're not called BTS members, or like they're not called V, Jimin, like they have different names. But it's very interesting because like you can definitely tell which characters are which members, and it was just really fun. And the story is also just like very fun. Yes, can you look at this? Like they slayed the house down. Anyways, this is the first book that I read in 2024, and it was a great start to the year, not gonna lie. Okay, but then afterwards, oh my god, wait, I also completed a series that has been very dear to me for a very long time, and a lot of you guys were really happy when I started this series, but now I'm so sad because it's over, and it's Heaven Official's Blessing. This is the final volume. I loved it. Okay, wait. Because I told this to my Patreons because I was really upset. The actual story, like the actual main storyline ends here, and then this is extra content, like short stories and stuff. I feel I felt a little bit robbed, you know what I mean? But at the same time, these short stories take place after the ending, so it was still like we were in the same world, but we just got to see like short takes on their life after the events of the final battle. So it was cute, okay? I loved it. I gave this 4.5 out of 5 stars because it was literally everything that I wanted and like a little bit more. And like, how can I not love these characters? You know what I mean? Like, they're stunning, okay? I love them. They gave me so much happiness, so much peace, and so much angst, and I love that, okay? I love angsty characters that are going through it and have a traumatizing past that I can relate to. It's just incredible. So Heaven Official's Blessing has officially come to a close, and I have incredible news for some of you. So many of you have told me that I have to give Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation by the same author as Heaven Official's Blessing. I should give that book another try, because since I hadn't been exposed to these type of novels before, it was just very shocking to me, and that's why I didn't like it, and that's why I gave Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation 2 out of 5 stars. And everybody, a lot of people are telling me that since I loved Heaven Official's Blessing so much, I have to give Grand Master of Demonic Cultivation a second try. So 2024, It's happening, babes. It's happening. I'm rereading Grandmaster of Demonic Cultivation, and if I hate it even more this time around, I also read Days at the Morisaki Bookshop, written by Satoshi Yagisawa, and this was a very healing experience because it's basically about this 25-year-old girl who lost her job and lost her boyfriend, and now she's just feeling very lost. Sorry. So she goes to visit her uncle who runs this bookshop in this small town, and she's like, I don't really like my uncle, I don't really like reading, but I have nowhere else to go because I can no longer afford my apartment, so let's just go to this small town and see what happens. And she ends up, you know, making new friendships, finding herself, reconnecting with her uncle. She goes on hikes, she goes through it, but like in the best way possible. And even though it's such a short book, I feel like so much happens because this girl's just journey of self-discovery and self-love was very nice to see, and it was very cute. Maybe it takes a long time to figure out what you're truly searching for. Maybe you spend your whole life just to figure out a small part of it. I don't know. I think maybe I've been wasting my time just doing nothing. I don't think so. It's important to stand still sometimes. Oh my god, I remember when I read this, I was literally doing nothing and I was feeling so bad for myself, like, girl, get up. Like, I literally could not get up, but I was forcing myself to get up because I was like, you cannot be this lazy. I've always told people that rest is also productivity, but apparently I never truly believed it until I had to tell that to myself. So then I read this passage and I was like, oh my god, I needed to hear this. So this is what he says. It's important to stand still sometimes. Think of it as a little rest and long journey of your life. This is your harbor, and your boat is just dropping anchor here for a little while. And after you're well rested, you can set sail again. That is like, that is gorgeous. No matter where you go or how many books you read, you still know nothing. You haven't seen anything, and that's life. We live our lives trying to find our way. I just, you know what I mean? Like, Japanese literature is where it's at. It's so healing and it's so human and it's so like simple and clean. And now I'm thinking about Kingdom Hearts again. Another book that I really want to talk to you guys about is actually another manga. It's not One Piece though, don't worry. It's Dr. Stone. Here we go. This is another book that my friend Mary sent to me, and this is like her newest obsession, and she's been begging me to watch the anime, and I was like, girly pop, I am not gonna start collecting another manga series because I'm already like losing my entire bank account on One Piece. But she was like, no, just read it, it's gonna be so fun. And like, I hate to admit it, but she was right. Dr. Stone is this post-apocalyptic world. Is it post-apocalyptic? Because basically everybody turns into stone. Nobody knows why, but two people, after like hundreds and thousands of years, they managed to break out of this stone thing. Like, literally everybody is stone. And we have these two characters that for some reason, they just break out. They find each other and they're like, okay, now we need to, you know, bring back the world to how it used to be. Like, we need to repopulate, we need to bring these people back to life, we need to remake everything. They're basically back to caveman era, but they have all of the knowledge of like modern society. So they're like, okay, how do we make ammunition? How do we make guns? How do we make fire? Like, they're just building society back up, basically. And they're just like finding people that they used to know in their stone versions, and they're like, okay, let's save them. Actually, a lot happens in this very first volume, and I love that it's like, it is a serious subject, but it's so funny. Like, it's literally hilarious. There were times where I was laughing out loud while I was reading Dr. Stone, and that doesn't really happen quite that often, where I literally laugh out loud when I'm reading something. So like, it did definitely get some brownie points for making me laugh as much as it did. And I'm definitely like, yeah, I'm probably not going to collect Dr. Stone for now, but I am interested in watching the, not manga, okay, calm down. I am interested in watching the anime because it just looks like an anime that I would really enjoy, and also the character designs are really interesting. Like, our main character has some very, well, yeah, interesting is the word. He has some very interesting hair. choices, and I just want to see that animated. Like, I want to see how that works. I could tell you about the books that I've read on my Kindle, because that is also a thing that I've been doing. You know, okay, let me just, okay. Listen, the thing is, I am trying really, really hard to focus on my physical TBR at the moment. And instead of buying new books that I'm interested in, I want to make sure that I prioritize books that I've been wanting to read for a long time and that I already own. And then I also want to see if maybe getting them digitally would be a bit more sustainable than like buying 10 books every single month, because not that I do that normally, but you know, I've grown a lot more aware of the limitations of money. You know what I mean? Like, money literally does not grow on trees, and nobody told me that. And I've had to learn that the hard way. So I just want to be more aware and more conscious of how much money I'm spending on books and how many books I'm actually reading of the ones that I buy. Hopefully that makes sense. I don't think I made sense. But another book that I read in this period of disappearance. Why is that so nice to say? Okay, I also read Japanese Tales of Mystery and Imagination, written by Edogawa Rampo. Edogawa Rampo? Sure. He's a Japanese author. He's a very famous Japanese author, and I've never read anything by him, but a Patreon recommended this to me, and she was like, I loved this and I feel like you could like it too. And so I was like, I trust you, and I read it and I loved it. I gave it like 4.5 out of 5 stars. 4 stars, close enough. It's just like this collection of really eerie and really horrifying short stories. Like, they all range from this man that builds this chair and then lives in it so that he can feel the humans that are sitting on him. Like, initially he made this chair to like make it easy to steal from the places that the chair was in. Like, the chair was supposed to go to a hotel, and then he was like, I'm just gonna get into this chair so that when nobody's looking I can get out and steal stuff. But then when he started to feel people sitting on him, and he was like, this is the closest that I've ever been to a woman, this is so nice and warm, he started to get a little bit, you know, perverted. Like, he started to get some very non-innocent ideas about what he could do while being in that chair. So yeah, we have stories like that, and then we have other really eerie, really just very detailed stories that when you're reading it, you kind of want to crawl out of your skin. And I love feeling that way. Like, it's weird, but like when I'm reading books that are supposed to be horrifying and terrifying, I love feeling like I do not want to be reading this. Like, I'm disgusted by what I'm reading, but like I'm loving the experience of reading this, and like the images that my brain comes up with. It's just gorgeous. I don't know how to explain it. If you are not a fan of reading horror stories, this is not something that you will ever understand. But if you feel me, thank you so much, and leave some recommendations down below, because I am definitely interested in reading more horror this year. Obviously, I've been introduced to like Junji Ito and stuff. Like, he is my horror manga king, but I also want to try and read more horror novels, so there's that. And now, okay, now I'm literally out of breath. I can't breathe. Now, I thought I could talk to you guys about the 2 books that I am currently reading. I started this maybe the second week of January, and I have made progress on both of them, but I'm nowhere near finishing them. So yeah, my January, like my reading year, has started off fantastic. I've been reading some really great books, like the Japanese horror story collection, and also the literary fiction one, and also like the graphic novels, the manga. It's been incredible. It's been amazing. I don't know if Rampo counts as my first classic of the year, but I am reading a Dostoevsky novel. I know, shocking. This is my first Dostoevsky novel of the year. I don't know if I'm going to be reading any more, because it's come to my attention that maybe I'm not as big of a Dostoevsky girly as I thought I was. Very shocking, I know. I keep saying that I'm a Dostoevsky girly, and then I keep reading more and more of his works that convince me that I'm not. But the thing is that the very first Dostoevsky novel that I read was Crime and Punishment, and that book rewired my brain chemistry. It literally changed me as a human being. I am no longer the same person that I was before I read Crime and Punishment. And because of that incredible reading experience, I was like, yes, Dostoevsky is the author for me. But then I read The Brothers Karamazov, and now I'm reading Demons, and it's like, am I really a Dostoevsky girly? I'm still on the fence about that. I'm a hesitant Dostoevsky girly at the moment because I am 300 pages in to Demons, and it's not my favorite classic. Like, not even close. Not even close. It is getting interesting though, which is fun because we're having like secret societies and like cults, like cult behavior, which is really fun because obviously who doesn't love a good cult story? Well, it's just like very underground, and there's so much mystery and tension involved, and like there are so many secrets that are obviously being held by all of these different characters, and there's like a murder ploy going on. Like there's a lot going on, but it took 300 pages to get good. So now the rest of the book, which is like 800 pages, the rest of the book better be better. Better be better, because if it's not, then like, girl, I don't know. But yeah, I'm reading Demons by Dostoevsky, and then I don't know why I decided that I had to start 2 big books at the same time. I mean, this isn't as big, but it has more than 500 pages, and for me that's big. The other book that I'm reading is The Heart's Invisible Furies by John Boyne. Can you focus? Thank you so much. This is a book that I mostly read while I was at my physical therapy sessions. For most, well not most, but like for maybe half of my sessions, I had to be laying down while I was getting electroshock therapy. So I was like, you know, while I get this done, I might as well do something else so I don't have to focus on the shocks that are entering my body. So I'm currently on page, I can't even tell you, 311, which is like 55% of the way through this book. And I'm really enjoying it, but I can already tell it's going to be a very devastating ending, or like maybe not ending, but just like the rest of this book is going to be very devastating because of what just happened in the last chapter. Obviously I can't get into details, but we're basically following this character who is struggling a lot. Like his life right from the get-go was not the easiest, because I don't really want to tell you. Like I'm not gatekeeping this book, it's just that I don't want to say anything about this book because I feel like this is one of those stories that are better experienced if you go into them knowing absolutely nothing, because that's how I went into it. I just knew that it took place in Ireland, and there we go. That's literally all I knew about this book, and I am enjoying it a lot. And it is a very emotional roller coaster, but it is so worth it. I mean, so far it's been very worth it. Oh my god, okay, this one line, it like honestly really hurt me. For the first time since I was a child, I felt like a child. Like it's the type of writing that doesn't have to be explicit. Like it thrives on the subtlety of the writing, and I love writing like that. Like I love when the writer trusts its readers. The writer doesn't feel the need to explain everything. They just know that the readers are going to be able to get it. It's so beautiful. It's like the same thing with a movie director and its viewers. Like sometimes I've been seeing, like obviously apart from reading, I've also been spending a lot of time watching movies, and there are some movies where you can just tell that the movie writers thought the viewers were going to be stupid. So like they're literally spelling out everything for us, and it's like, give us a little bit of credit, okay? Like come on now, like let us figure out some things by ourselves. Don't tell us how to feel, just show us how you want us to feel. But I don't know, anyways, that was a very random tangent. But anyways, yeah, I'm reading this. I think the reason, okay, there's another thing. I think the reason that I'm walking so much, not walking so much, but like not standing in the same place, is because I haven't been able to do this for like 2.5 months. So now the fact that I can freely stand up here and like move here without having need of any further instruments, it's just a miracle to me. So honestly, I'm very happy about this turn of events. What else? That's literally all I've been doing for my hiatus. Hi, welcome. I've just been reading a lot of books, watching a lot of movies. I've been playing The Sims, and also, what else have I been playing? Oh my god! I finished The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom, which is the sequel to Breath of the Wild. I loved it. Literally before I started reading One Piece, it was the only thing that brought me peace. It was the only thing that helped me focus all of my attention and all of my negative thoughts and emotions into this game, and then it just helped me like work through it. I don't know, but video games are miracle workers when it comes to like emotional healing, and that's what I've been doing with my hiatus, my unintentional hiatus. I have been reading a lot of good books, I've been watching a lot of movies, I've been playing a lot of video games. This hiatus helped me heal. That sounds so serious. It's not that serious, but it is. So I feel like this hiatus helped me heal my relationship with YouTube, which was honestly going down the drains. Like, if I didn't take this hiatus now, I would have probably quit YouTube altogether and just like, I don't know, move to a farm or something. like I was just so done with everything, and I don't know if I'm like 100% back. Like, I don't know if I can go like full grind mode and just do 2 videos every single week and like vlog every single week of my life. Like, I don't know if I'm there yet, but I do know that I'm finally getting my excitement back for making videos and like sharing the books that I'm reading with you guys and just like sharing my life in general. It's been an interesting few months. Yes, I've learned a lot about myself and about my coping mechanisms, coping skills. Yeah, it's just been quite a journey, and I feel like part of the healing process now, because obviously I'm still not done. Yeah, we do have a long way to go, but I feel like I am now in the point of my healing process where I need a creative outlet, and I feel like I just miss you guys so much. Okay, can I be real? Can I be so real right now? I miss you guys so much, and I miss talking to you guys in the comment section. I miss raving about books. I miss getting book recommendations. I miss getting series recommendations, anime recommendations. I have missed so many things about being on YouTube and creating videos, but mostly I've just missed you guys. Aww. So please, if you have 10 seconds to spare, leave a comment down below letting me know how you've been doing, what's up, if there's anything that you would like to see from me, any type of videos or questions or like literally anything. I am here to deliver. Yeah, if there's anything that you want to see, if there's anything that you want to recommend, if there's anything at all that you would love to share with me, if there's any good thing that has happened to you in 2024 so far, any dreams, aspirations, goals, things that you want to do this year, please share them down below. Give me some inspiration, give me some motivation, let me know how you've been doing, and I really hope you haven't missed me too much, and I promise I won't ghost you guys again. Like, one time is enough, you know what I mean? So thank you to everyone who stuck around. Obviously it's not easy to like just be subscribed to a channel that doesn't post anything, so I'm really grateful to all of you for sticking around and believing that I would come back, because yes, I am back. So yes, thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed whatever this video was. It was literally just like a, hi, I'm back, here's everything that I've been doing since I've been gone. So I hope you're having a fantastic day whenever you're watching this. If 2024 isn't going like you expected it to go, don't worry, I'm right there with you, but we will get through this. There will be better days. We just have to keep holding on, and we just have to like stay together. Basically, we're literally each other's lifeboat at this point, so I won't leave you if you don't leave me. Let's just say it like that. I'm really proud of you for making it to 2024, and I'm even prouder that we made it together. So let's keep this energy going. Let's keep just living the best that we can, and I will definitely be seeing you next week, hopefully. And yeah, I love you guys very, very much. Don't forget that you are beautiful and important, and I will talk to you later. Bye.
Hey Jimmy, you nice, keep going.